As promised, outside, Lushy Banton will be joining me, and it's not loaded.
No weapon from against the enemy shall prosper. These are crossings.
This is Lushy Banton.
Believe these things I've seen goes beyond your wildest dreams. Coronavirus a kill endlessly. Politician have a clue. How could this be? No door lock, Brook Valley and Sherlock. Safety first, Modi you hear that? Clubs me promote. Hear me no Rockfort, Mount no Viewport, more Jungle Bridgeport, Raytown, Spain Town, Downtown, All Town. Under quarantine tell them the country locked down. Deep in a me heart, I start the war start. So every man in your shoulder not play them one part. Remember wash your hand, wear your face mask. Virus wear your jersey, it over New York. East Orange, Irving, and a down in a Newark. Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Central Park. Ventilator shot, include no face mask. None of them are Miami, Philly or Norwalk. Atlanta, ATL or up north. California, Los Angeles, Crenshaw. Would you believe these things I've seen? Goes beyond your wildest dreams. Coronavirus a kill endlessly. Politician have a clue. How could this warranty, guarantee? They can't see. What a controversy. How could this be?
Yes.
Hiding in plain sight with
Yes, man.
5G. I
think we should take
Blessing, blessing.
We make a plan.
Should we take it from the top? This one, this is something else, right?
Yes, sir.
I love it. Let's take it from the top.
Selector,
Pick
pull
up
on the
yourself,
tune.
brother. Nice
And
one.
forward again.
Nice. Boom, bam. Big up South Africa.
Goes beyond your wildest dreams. Coronavirus a kill endlessly. Politician have a clue. How could this be? Would you believe it?
Right, guys, for those who are joining me, logged in and loaded with me is Lushy Banton, and this one is something else.
Would you believe? How could this be? Would you believe? Would you believe? Would you believe? How could this be? Put no door lock, Brook Valley and Sherlock. Safety first, Modi you hear that? Clubs me promote. Hear me no Rockfort, Mount no Viewport, more
This
Jungle
is
Bridgeport,
BCR.
Raytown, Spain Town, Downtown, All Town. Under quarantine tell them the country locked down. Deep in a me heart, I start the war start. So every man in your shoulder not play them one part. Remember wash your hand, wear your face mask. Virus wear your jersey, it over New York. East Orange, Irving, and a down in a Newark. Brooklyn.
Mommy's on the dance floor. We shaking that body. Hey, hey. Now she's coming my way. Told me, I want you on the dance floor.
Yo, coming in the club with that 1-2 step.
Lushy, talk to me, my brother. You know what I did right now? You know, it's a blend of things. That is something else. Blending two things. You know what? Before we do anything right now, my apologies to Lushy Banton fans all over the world for yesterday. We couldn't have that interview, but we are having it right now on the Reggae Draft Time Show. My apologies, my brother, but you know, something massive. And this one, oh no!
Well, listen. I wanna say, on behalf of myself and all my fans and well wishers, apology accepted,
Thank
and
you.
we understand that it's better to be late than never.
That's the level. I like that. I like
You
that.
understand?
I like that. You know, oh no. Tell me something. Right? That's R&B whoop type of thing, isn't it? Is it not like
Yes,
that?
sir. Yes, man.
That is
Yes, that's definitely.
definitely.
We just showing the versatility, you know, that we can tackle all different genres, you know.
Big up yourself,
Yeah.
boy. Big up. So officially, let's do this. Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie the First.
Selassie, yeah. Ja.
That is something else.
Ja, Rastafari.
I like
Yes.
that. I like that. Lashy, tell me something. You know what? It's important, right? For the fans right here on the Black Culture Radio, the Regular Drive Time Show, an extended show, right? Different times we are living in, and sometimes different, you know.
Yes.
The fans would want to know about Lushy. Who is Lushy Banton?
Who is Lushy Banton?
Yes.
Well, Lushy Banton is a Jamaican, born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica. Um, yeah, and just so was like any regular kid. Went to school, primary, early age, high school, and so forth and so on. Got bitten by the music bug. After idolizing people like Yellowman, the Peter Metros, the Bob Marleys, and the Papa San, the Lieutenant Stitches, and so many names, the Shinehead, so many names that I could call.
Yes.
And yes, as the years goes by, I just start to hone my skill. And what you get on record now, that is Lushy Banton.
Yes. This is. I love that. And when you speak, you and me, we did have a conversation before this interview, right? And then we were discussing the type of dancehall music you do. This is dancehall music. Remember that? Dancehall music.
Yes. Yeah, man, definitely.
I picked up something from your profile, your bio. Focusing and motivating the mindset on the world community. Can you tell me something about that? I like that. Positive.
Repeat that. Repeat that again. Repeat.
Right. It says you are focusing and motivating a positive mindset on the world community. That's the bio.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that is very important because the children are the future.
Yes.
And I think that we should leave a example of what these kids that's coming up should emulate to. So I think it's your duty, my duty.
Yes.
And people that have the access to a microphone and the radio stuff like that bring the news every day. And tons of people are listening to you.
Yes.
It's very important that you leave a positive message.
Exactly.
So
let me do this. You're going to continue, right? Let me do this. This is massive. I like that. You can continue, my brother. That is something else.
So basically,
all right. I'm gonna let you speak. Remember, this show is about you. Okay?
definitely.
Big up.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I think it's important. We have to be mindful of what we put out there. Yeah. And that's where I'm really coming from, why I say that in my bio. Yeah, but as I said, the children are the future.
Yes.
And we have to pave the way, set the example of what the future should look like. But it starts from us that have access to a microphone and the airwaves.
Exactly, my brother. That's why, that's why I had to do that, because that is so humbling, because most people that do not understand that when you are an artist, you have got a duty to be responsible for what
Yeah.
you say when you do music.
Yes.
And we have seen that with a lot of artists talking about violence,
Remember.
promoting
Remember.
violence. Yeah, you see, promoting violence.
Remember.
Yeah.
Remember the Agieh. Remember this Agieh. Whenever you put the record out there, you cannot take it back.
Yes, you can't. It
It's
will
out
live
there.
forever.
Whatever you put on that record, it's
Yeah.
gone. It's out there forever.
It will live
So
forever.
you have to be right. You have to be mindful and make sure that's what you want to put out there.
I like that. You know, that is something else. I'll big up to yourself. You know what?
So any young artist that's listening to this interview right now or listening to it later on, whenever, take note of that. Whatever you put out there, it's gonna be out there forever.
It will
Can't
live
take it
forever.
back.
It will live forever, my brother. Since we're talking about it right now, let's just talk about violence in Jamaica because we lost mighty diamond. You know what? You know, to violence, gun violence. Why? You know, it's sad, right? Since we're talking
Right.
about it right now, and then we're going to do justice, you know, for the fans right here on the Black Culture Radio when it comes to music. We're going to play your music, right? But since we're talking about this issue right now, I mean, let's talk about the violence. And I always ask all the artists all the time, what's going
Right.
on with the violence? What's going on with the gun violence? Why is it that people, it's easy for them to pull the trigger and take a human life? What do you think about that? It's disturbing for me, but what do you think about that?
Well, it's a lot of way you can look at this, you know. One, like I just explained earlier, that we have to be mindful as artists and people with access to the media.
Yeah.
What we put out there, I can easily well revert back to that. The generation before, they wasn't mindful of what they were putting out there.
Yes, they were.
So now it's the adaptation of what was being portrayed. We're reaping what we sow. So whatever you plant, that's what you're gonna reap.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying?
100%.
So
100%.
I'm saying, yeah,
100%.
you know, people that was supposed to be leading from the front, as you can see, they have not done a good job.
You're 100% correct, my brother, because
So
yeah,
so this is the result that we are getting today.
yes, yes,
And then you know, you could look at it from we were taught not to love each other, and I think this is also stemming from slavery. Yeah, we were taught not to love each other. So this house slave to the field slave, there was always a problem with the house slave and the field slave.
yes,
And you have times where people were planning to escape, and somebody would have went and tell the master,
yeah,
the slave master, whatever,
the master,
you know. So you can, yeah. So the infighting is going on
yeah,
from so long, and it's passed down to generation after generation.
yes, it's embedded.
So in order to love your brother, you have to love yourself first.
100%,
you know,
100%, 100%, 100%. You know what?
So it's easy to take up a gun and shoot each other. Somebody that look just like you. Yeah.
100%, my brother. Thank you very much. You know what? Let's do justice. And I love the conversation that we're having right now on the Black Culture Radio. That is something else. That is massive, right? Let's do this.
Yeah, man.
One. I'm going to play Team Jamaica, right? Then we'll come back again and we continue with it.
No problem. Go ahead.
Because we have to do this. I mean, it's just justice for the listeners right now. Big up.
Team Jamaica do it now. Support the thing I'm willing it now. We have to break it. We have
You know what? I like it. I like it. I like it so much. Sometimes, I always discovered this. Sometimes when you try to do an interview with an artist and it doesn't happen, and then it's officially happens. It's gonna be a massive interview. That is something else. A big up to yourself, Lushy Banton. My name is DJ Agieh, aka Agieh for those who are joining me right now, and I'm playing Lushy Banton right now. This song is called Team Jamaica.
Elvis D.
That's me. That's so it be. In Jamaica, do it now. Support the thing, I make we win it now. We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it. In Jamaica, do it now. Support the thing, I make we win it now. We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it. Hey, black, gold and green, we are the winning team. No stopping it, sing. Me say we jump and scream, jump and scream. In Jamaica, do it now. Support the thing, I make we win it now. We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it. In Jamaica, do it now. Support the thing, I make we win it now. We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it. Take a run, we have to win it. Ball we have play, we have to take it. And if a mountain have to move, we have to move it. And anything Jamaican touch, we have to hold it. In Jamaica, do it now. Support the thing, I make we win it now. We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it. In Jamaica, do it now. Support the thing, I make we win it now. We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it.
Jamaica leave them like a jet plane, and the way to reach the stardom and to fame. As a Paul Vernie come boat you sing, Shelly and Carry on. Don't be surprised when you feel like the 21st century. We take the one, we take the two, but in the man a lady. The will never be the same cause we keep family. Can't no one and be so great, the greatest will never.
In Jamaica, do it now.
This is VCR.
We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it. In Jamaica, do it now. Support the thing, I make we win it now. We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it. We are flutter like a hummingbird, we are flying for only first. Nah deal with second, we nah deal with third, don't know. Hey, black, gold and green, we are the winning team.
Big up to yourself, Chantel from Holland as well. Remember, Donna, I'll bring out to yourself and Chantel at the same time. I love that. That is something, as you know, always, all the time. Your support is unwavering and unquestionable. I love that. And that's a Beverly from Wembley.
Jamaica, do it now. Support the thing, I make we win it now. We have to break it, we have to take it, we have to lead it, I make we keep it. In Jamaica, do it now.
Lushy, talk to me, my brother. That is something else. The Team
Yes,
Jamaica.
man. Yes, man. Big tune, man. Big tune. Big tune. That's one of my. That's one of my best effort, man. And I want to say to the audience.
Yep.
That's myself and Sheila Hilton. That's the female on the song.
Oh,
her name is Sheila Hilton.
Yes. You know what? Let's do this.
And
I love to do this all the time. What do you think about that?
Yeah, man. Big, big, bump.
Because we have to give respect, like when you recognize talent at the time, like what you just did, my brother. That is something else, and I love it and appreciate it. Big up to yourself, Dr. Sheila, and this is something else.
Yes, and there's also Elvis D.
Mm-hmm.
So it's three the hard way.
Yes.
Lushy Banton, Elvis D, Sheila Hilton.
Yeah.
/ Team Jamaica, do it now.
Yes. Perfect. Let's talk about that. That's Team Jamaica. DJ Agieh is international, and we love to do that on Black Culture Radio when it comes to reggae music and dancehall music all the time, right? Unfortunately,
All the time.
today I started the show, and my sister Camila, we had a brief discussion. Then there was some glitches, but which we managed to sort out. And right now, she won't be able to be on radio, and that
Wow.
is something else. But tell me something. Any other artists out of Jamaica? You're in the United States of America right now as you speak. What? Any other artists that you willing to do a collaboration with?
Yeah, man. A lot, man. A whole lot. A lot of artists. Yeah. A lot of artists.
That is
I am a fan of so many artists. It's ridiculous. I'm not only an artist myself. I am also a fan of a host of artists.
Thank you for the.
You understand?
Yeah. You know what we're going to do? The privilege that I had through Black Culture Radio, is I've had a lot of conversations and interviews right here, and I spoke to a lot of artists, and I know a lot of artists who are willing to do that the same way you were saying. And do you mind if I link you up with some of those artists? Because that's something else. What do you think about that?
Well, yes, but listen, Agieh. I have to go back to what I told you earlier
Yep.
in the conversation, in the interview,
Yes, bro.
that the example that we set is going to lay the foundation for the future.
Right.
So, if we are selfish, right? That's what we portray to the kids or to the youth.
Exactly. 100%.
So, why wouldn't I wanna collaborate with, say, you as an artist? You are in South Africa. I am in America. Or I'm in the West. Look how global that can be. Your influence over there in South Africa and the rest of Africa and all the other countries on that side of the world. That's spreading the music. That's spreading the reggae
Yep.
or whatever genre that we are representing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I like
Right?
the fact, like what you say, yes. I'm in South Africa right now. I'm a Zimbabwean myself. Black Culture Radio is based in the United Kingdom. You see, and you're in the United States of America. You see the connection that we have right now. A guy from Zimbabwe in South Africa and talking to an artist in the United States of America using the platform that is based in the United Kingdom. I mean, just that is something else.
Yeah.
I just think I like it.
I mean, look what just happened recently.
Yep.
The Grammy was won by a group called Soldier, of some Caucasian brother. So that was just us sharing reggae with the rest of the world,
Yep.
and other people around the world fall in love with it. So that's like doing a collaboration
Yep.
with the rest of the world with reggae,
Yes.
dancehall. So
100%.
to answer your question, there's a proof right there. A Caucasian group has just won for the best album for reggae.
Yes.
Won the Grammy for the best album for the reggae. See?
Yeah.
So that's us sharing or collaborating reggae with the rest of the world.
Yes, exactly. 100%.
So there you go your answer.
Yes, I do. That is something else. Thank you very much for that. Let's do this one. I love this one. BLM, Black Lives Matter. You know this song, right? Let's play it, right? What do you think about that? Let's play it and come back again. Alright? Lushy?
Yes, man. Go ahead, man. Black Lives Matter. Lushy Banton. Black Lives Matter.
Big up to yourself for BRM Black Gloves Matter but Lushy. I'm gonna play it right now on the Black Culture Radio. My name is DJ Agieh for those who are joining me right now. I like that.
Hold up, man. Take it back. Your boy me up in here.
No, this is not Black Lives Matter. This is so much trouble.
Oh yeah.
Agieh, this is so much trouble.
Wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming. It's coming.
I don't want no more.
Over diamonds and pearls.
What kind of world are we living in?
This is BCR.
Over diamonds and pearls.
Right, guys, for those who are joining me, this song has got so much trouble. I'm gonna play BIM Black Lives Matter after it because we have to do justice at the same time and play the music from Lushy as much as we can because we are running out of time. Big up to yourself all over the world. Remember this, good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening to everybody else. That is something else.
Over diamonds and pearls.
What kind of world are we living in?
Over diamonds and pearls.
What kind of world are we living in?
Emperor Selassie, yeah. And make sure they rocky road and through the narrow by. Then when some little guy come and laugh up on the high, they watch them and die. Gaza is in high. The greatest glory is that they never falling, but rise every time you fall down, me brethren. Black it a the color what the African skin. Emperor Selassie, you are the king of all kings.
Open your eyes, world. Y'all, what do we do? We living in a time where there's so much crime. A world breeds sin. How can we live when
This is BCR.
AIDS infecting children, planes crashing the building, blood cursing families, man, we dying by the million. Help us, Lord. We this close to war. I don't wanna die today. Please take these troubles away.
Over diamonds and pearls.
What kind of world are we living in?
Over diamonds and pearls.
Marcos, Mosiah, Agieh. That's for self-reliance as a necessity. From a small
Great tunes world, my name is Saskoti and you're now listening to DJ Agieh, T-Rex of reggae and dancehall music on Black Culture Radio. And I'm not smoking.
Can't change me.
Help me on my way. Oh,
Right, and this is a BIM Black Lives Matter from Lushy.
We have a dream. Never you can't change me.
We have a dream.
Never you can't change me.
I have a dream.
Marcos, Agieh. Pinch up the side, Bob Marley. Marcos, Mosiah, Agieh. That's for self-reliance as a necessity. From a small Babylon, cantankerous, racist, bad mind, envious and jealous. From a small disassisting.
Remember, our set is a special Friday, a good Friday, and remember this, when we do foreign girl and dance some music, and we do it, and the best thing that DJ Agieh can do. You know that? I love that. Now, big up to yourself all over the world.
Tired it since Malcolm X. No excuse or sorry. We need to get it done by any means necessary. We own bank, we own school, we own library, we own black wall. Shit without no apology, take the cash out. 500 years of slavery, repatriation, fecund token to family.
Black lives matters, matters to it. Africa we say by any means necessary. Black lives matters, matters to it. I and I represent His Majesty. Black lives matters, matters to it. Africa we say by any means necessary. Life matters, matters to it. Nothing Babylon never you can't change way. 500 years ago, who don't think this a go so.
Thank you very much, my production team. That is something else. The support is something else. A Mug Warner and Underhand so that is something else, girls. A big up to yourself. I love that. Remember this, before this show, the Reggae Draft Time show, there was the Moving and Grooving by DJ DX at the time. I like that.
Justice RL shout Louis Farrakhan. Dr. Swear these days no introduction. Life matters, matters so is. Africa be say by enemies if it's so life matters, matters so is. I and I represent His Majesty. Life matters, matters so is. Africa be say by enemies if it's so life matters, matters so is. Don't ever be a member you can't change. Life matters, matters so is. Africa be say by enemies if it's so life matters, matters so is. I and I represent His Majesty. Life matters, matters so is. Africa be say by enemies if it's so life matters, matters so is. Don't ever be a member you can't change.
Help me on my journey. Help me on my way.
Yes, sir.
Don't ever be a member you can't change. Don't ever.
I love this one. There's something else.
Yeah, man.
We've gone full earlier with dance of music at the time. Remember,
Song.
I'm Bashman at the time. I'm Bashman Tapatik. And it's great. I was saying, this is the Reggae Draft Time show, what? But all those other genres within the reggae music, dancehall music, Bashman, rocksteady, everything, they fall under reggae music. And there's a thin line.
Yeah.
And we crossed that thin line today. That is something. Yes. Tell me something about this song. That is Merciful Bird.
Yes. This song right now is the song of the year in Germany.
Right. Let's
Yeah.
do this, solid.
And this is my latest release since the corona virus.
Yep.
Yeah. And this song was inspired by what I see like every day, that surrounds me. I see what my people are going through on the continent of Africa, and also, I mean, basically right around the world. We are grew up in Jamaica, and here where I'm residing right now in the States.
Yeah.
All the stuff that take place with my brothers and my sisters that I see happening. I felt the need because of my position. Like I said, I have access to a microphone and the studio, and I'm a recording artist. I think that this was an important topic that I should pen a song about.
Yeah. You said
and,
something.
and put it out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
Go ahead.
Remember this. This show is about here. Remember that. Go ahead.
Right. Most definite. Yeah. So as I was saying, I feel like the position that I hold as an artist, a writer, a producer, I felt like it's only right that I should pen a song about myself and my people, and to let the rest of the world who think that we are nothing and that we are trash, that we are treated, to let them understand that our lives matter just as much as theirs. So to clear the record, all lives matter.
Yes.
But seeing what black people has been through for the last 400 years, 500 years, whatever, I think it was important to echo the sentiment that you can't just annihilate us and discard us like trash. Our lives matter. And I want to elaborate that I'm really talking about economics here,
Yep.
and we ourselves need to wake up
Yeah.
that it's important that we own our own bank, our own school, our own library, because a lot of this stuff then that's happening to us
Yes.
is because we are missing these things. So much things that we need to put in place for ourselves.
You know what? That is so painful, my brother. You know what you just said, like unity as well as black people. Our love matter. I'm in South Africa right now, right? And I can tell you that as a foreigner myself, there's what they call Operation Dudula right now that is being done by a certain group of people, right? It's not
Here we
all
go.
South
Here we go.
Africans. It's not all South Africans, right? But a certain group of people have come up with this Dudula thing, and we're going through some tough times with regards to black on black, violence whereby foreigners are being killed. And as a
Right.
Zimbabwean, we have already lost one guy, his name, Nyati. That is something else. But if we can be united as Africans, as black people all over the world, I believe we're gonna achieve a lot of things. We can accuse each other of certain things, right? And this Operation Dudula basically is saying that the crime that is in South Africa is because of the foreigners that are in South Africa. You see, that's the problem. So it's very painful to some, but
It sure is. Well, you know what, Agieh?
yes, brother.
Like I said to you, it's come down to one word. It's economics.
Yeah,
Yeah. If we could get that on point, trust me, 90% of our problem would be solved.
yes, 100%.
You understand?
Yes,
Yeah. So until we work on the economics part of it, we'll be in a better place. So I think it's such a big misunderstanding,
yes, you're 100%
and
correct.
we think that we have to lean on other groups of people to get us where we need to go. It's on us.
Yeah,
It's on us. And this song here represent that what I'm talking about. If you listen to the words of what I'm saying in the song,
yeah,
yeah, that's important. So anybody listening right now, it's important to listen to the words, what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. I know it's fun to dance to the song and everything,
yes,
and the hook of the song is very catchy. Black Lives Matter,
yeah.
but check out the verses. Yeah.
Yes. Massive, my brother. Pick up to yourself. That was a great interview. I need you to say the shout outs right now, okay? Because I'm gonna finish with this one. Ting me done, right? But before we do that, shout outs from you, my brother, Lushy Banton.
Big up. I wanna big up Jennifer Cheshire.
Yes,
my publicist.
I mean, let me do this. I didn't do that. Big up to yourself, Jennifer Cheshire. And you know what? Matt Simmons and you actually taught me how to actually say Cheshire. I was struggling with the surname myself. You get that? And Matt Simmons and you as well. You taught me how to say Jennifer Cheshire. Big up to yourself, my sister. Thank you very much for the support.
Man.
It is something else.
Big her up out there in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to send a shout out to my manager, Stephen Freeman. And Mikey. You know what I'm saying? And big up my project manager over there in Ontario, Canada. Man called D Black. Yeah, man, big up D Black.
No swallow to block.
Expose the North. You know?
Yes.
And I want to big up Jamaica itself. And all my friends and well-wishers and families and all my colleagues that's listening right now. Big up New Jersey, New York. Yeah. Big up yourself too. Big up yourself, Agieh.
Agieh.
Thanks for having me.
I like that. Thank you very much. I love that. I appreciate it. Word is humbling.
Yeah, man.
Humbling to have you on radio and from the Black Culture Radio family.
Yeah, man. Black Culture Radio.
Black Culture Radio.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Black Culture Radio, enough respect. And the whole crew, the whole massive, the behind the scenes people, the producers, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Enough respect.
Nice one, my brother. Pick up to yourself. Thank you very much. You know what? I should have asked you because it's very important. Can you let the fans know when they can get your music? Right.
My music is on all the digital platforms, the Spotify, the Apple Music, Amazon. You know, every and anything digital, you can find Lushy Banton music. I also have a website. It's lushybanton.com. One word. LUSHYBANTON.com. Lushybanton.com. That's my website. I have merchandise on my website, my music also on my website. You know, interviews, pictures, bio, and the list goes on and on and on and on.
Pick up.
But just for the massive.
You know what we're going to do, right? Let's make it easy for the fans, right? You're going to send me all those links right now, right? To me,
okay.
Right? And the team at the Black Culture Radio, when we post this recording and we put up those links, what you think about that?
Yeah, man, I think that's the right way to go about it.
Yes, I love it. I like it. Pick up to yourself, my brother. Humbly, thank you very much. And I know this is not the first time I'm gonna have an interview with you. I'm gonna have you back on radio in the future, foreseeable future. That's the going concern. I like that.
All right, thank you, no problem. And I wanted the massive to know you can find me on Facebook, Lushy Banton, Facebook, Lushy Banton. I'm also on Instagram, Lushy Banton, and I'm also on Twitter, Lushy Banton, and I also have a YouTube channel, Lushy Banton TV on YouTube.
Nice one. Thank you very much. Right. Big up to yourself.
Yes, sir.
Live song. I like
big
it.
up.
I like it. That was perfect.
I love it.
You love it?
You like it, I love it.
I love it. That's all I like. That big up to yourself. You hear this one?
It's very low. They're turned up. Restart it. You should restart it. Restart it. Yes, sir.
Right, you know what? Like you said, let's take it from the top. A big up to yourself.
From the top. Right. Oh, that's them.
You see in my book, all the girls get first prize. I'm not gonna criticize. Lushy Banton is here to make all the girls socialize. See ya, I'm not here to count, I'm here to drink milk. Girls, me love how nobody did.
Well, guys, thank you very much for the support. That was Lushy Banton with the Reggae Drive Time Show Extended Special Friday, Good Friday, something else. My name is DJ Agieh, aka Agieh, but remember this. I am Agieh because the fans right here named me Agieh and I love it so much. Big up to yourself. Thank you very much, Lushy.
Done, eh? Set up bed from her head and by her face rock. Dash it up when me want in a the bingo box. She make me heart does a jump like jumpy land grab. Why it look like she want to bust me glad bag. You think me done? Eh? I'm not here to count cover, here to drink milk. Girls, me love how nobody bill. I'm not here to count cover, here to drink milk. Woman, no she love how nobody. Every day me get up me work money figure yo. Walking a sun at me walk in a night too. Every night God send me bring something for ya. Me no bringing it, me bring the evening star. Get the whole of me love me no give her no war. Woman, that's why me know me love you. Cause every night me come in me bring something for you. Me no bring icy meat, me bring a pack of jojo. Me no bring peanut, me bring a pack of cashew. She request a mango, she get a number level. Cause she don't like East Indian neither here. I'm not here to count cow, I'm here to drink milk. Girls, me love how nobody bill. I'm not here to count cow, I'm here to drink milk. Woman, love she love how nobody bill. Can know what broad hip, her lips to caress. You know your stomach, you have two lovely breasts. Uno bumper did it, uno hairstyle fresh. Uno smile pretty like any ear hostess. Ears ringing on your ears, on your hand bracelet. Anklet, palm foot, pretty chain, palm neck, mate. Can't test you, we run that to wreck, girl. Muggle again, I make the bugger them fret. I'm not here to come cover, here to drink milk. Girls, me love how nobody bill. I'm not here to come cover, here to drink milk. Woman, love she love how nobody. Digit like a digit, happy sexy woman. Fruit fit, me pick it. What a good man I have, got it. Pretty lip, you have that. To she run, weary. Lipstick, that jaw, junction. Think me done? Eh? Your outfit with a split, make you ever say one. All chicks take this from Lushy Banton. My wish is a kiss from a sexy woman. Some switch, done fish, then they are mad man. You take me done? Eh? Set up bed from her head, I'll buy her face rock. Cause she up when me want in a the bingo box. She make me heart does a jump like jumpy land grab. Why it look like she want to bust me glad bag. You think me done? Eh? I'm not here to count cow, I'm here to drink milk. Girls, me love how nobody bill. I'm not here to count cow, I'm here to drink milk. Woman, no she love how nobody bill. Every day me get up me work money figure yo. Walk in a sun at me walk in a night too. Every night God send me bring
the radio station you can't live without. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Black Culture Radio.
Banging beats and soulful flavors with DJ T.
Tune in to Black Culture Radio, Saturdays 9 to 11. DJ T. GMT.